All right, so what's going on, y'all? K7 here, and in today's video, we're going over some combo stuff. So if you're anything like me, you kind of hopped on the game and was like, just in there button mashing and just having your fun playing whatever character it is you wanted to play and just throwing hands, right? It's not nothing wrong with that. You want to have some fun, play the game how you want to play it. But in today's video, I want to give you guys pretty much some combo tips on just how the game structures combos and how you should structure your combos if you want to get some more damage and get the edge out over your opponents. So let's just get started. So first things first, something I wanted to touch on is the combo system pretty much works through the form of these things called rush chains. So rush chain 1 for Super Saiyan Goku is flying kicks, and then rush chain 2 would be heavy finishes, so guard crush or heavy crush and whatever delta heavy finish. This one is like rush chain 3, rolling hammer, and then rush chain 4, which is the key blast, and so on and so forth. So let's just start off really simple, really small. We'll start off with rush chain 1. So if you just press square and then triangle, you'll get the kicks, like the little lightning kicks or flying kicks. And any rush chains that are repeated in a combo will pretty much force the opponent to kind of fly out and drop the combo or complete the combo, I guess. So square triangle, he falls out, right? Same thing if you do it with something else. If I do square triangle, he falls out. So to pretty much prevent this, what we're trying to do in any situation, anytime we land a hit on our opponent, we're trying to figure out a way to land as many rush chains in a row as we can before we're forced to pretty much go for our combo ender. So something like that is a pretty basic combo. Now I'm picking Goku in this example because he's very, very easy to play, as he should be. But this is not limited to just Goku. Every character has something like this. You're gonna pretty much be cycling your options through your rush chains to figure out the best ways to form combos. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but I'm gonna show you guys what I've been doing. So pretty much in any sort of fight that I've been in, like rank matches or whatever, I've been trying to go for the gut punch or the gut kick thing where they like kind of crumple over like this, because while you're attacking your opponent from the front, at any point that you try to go for a rush chain, it gives them the opportunity to block it. So they could block it, they could parry it, they could vanish, they could revenge counter, they could do so many different things. So to pretty much stop this, what we're trying to do is go for gut punch and then shimmy our way around them to pretty much make it to where they cannot do any of those actions that I was talking about before. So that's like, that would be like a combo right there. While we're attacking them from behind, it pretty much stops them from doing any of these actions like parries or counters or anything like that. The only way they could pretty much get out of that is by doing a super counter, and super counters are actually pretty hard to do. So if they do manage to get a super counter, then so be it. Then they kind of could break out the combo, but you could still counter the super counter. But we're not going to get into that just yet. I'm just trying to show you guys how to do combos. So like I said, we're going to go for the gut punch, try to shimmy our way around them, right? And then we can end our combo with like, launching them away from us and then charging up, or we can end our combo with just, mashing square and then go for our vanishes after. But I'm going to try to show you guys what like a very, very simple combo looks like. You can kind of go up the ladder as far as the chains go. So you could do square triangle, square triangle, square triangle, square triangle, and then square, and just mash square to end it off. And then, yeah, that's kind of like a very, very simple basic combo that you could do. And that's kind of how the combo structure works in the game. I'm just trying to explain it to where you guys could just pick whatever character you want and kind of do the same thing. But the way that you could pretty much guarantee like supers, if you want to end your combo in a super, is try to find a way to go into like, right, try to do this. You want to try to gut punch your opponent, so like anything leads into gut punch. So for Goku, it'll be square triangle, and then after this, if you had enough meter, which I forgot to have, like this, you could pretty much go into the super, and they can't really do much of anything about it. This is like an easy way to confirm your supers in this game. So if you want to try to end your combos and supers, you want to try to save your gut punch for like the later part of this of the, you know, the things or the combo. So it can be something like this, like that, and then I could super, right? I would have supered right there if I could, but I didn't have the bar. So let me try to do it again. It'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, spin. 1, 2, 3, and then we go for our super. I kind of messed it up there because I did down triangle, and that's not an input, but you get the idea. So that's pretty much how combo structure works in this game. You want to try to get behind your opponent or loop rush chain attacks as many times as you can, or try to find a way around your opponent. So, and it's not going to be that easy because, you know, your opponent is not just going to sit there unless you hit them, right? So let's show you how to open up your opponent. So a nice way to open up your opponent if your opponent wants to sit there and guard all day, because you're not going to be able to do this if your opponent is blocking. Can't really do any of this. The only thing that I found that pretty much opens up your opponent is the flying kicks, which it gives you a little bit of damage, and then you can just start your rush chain from there. But if you, as you can see, after I do the flying kicks, I can't really. Let me do it again. I can't do any more rush chain attacks after I hit the flying kicks. It's kind of hard to follow up on, you know, anything when your opponent's blocking like this. So like I said, our objective is to try to find a way to open our opponent's guard. You can do this by doing smash attacks. Like the perfect smash attack will teleport you behind your opponent and kind of gives you a nice little opening. So it'll start making them have to do something. Also, what you can do is like sweeps. Sweeps will open your opponent up, which you do square and then hold down in triangle. And then if you do square and hold up in triangle, it'll do like a nice guard break. So right there, that'll open up my opponent. You could also do any of the any of these side kicks as well for, you know, combo extensions after you open your opponent up. But pretty much whenever you hit like any guard breaks and stuff like that, you want to try to find a way around your opponent. And another way to do it, or to get around your opponent's defense, is by using vanish. So if you press square and then you press like left in circle, you can find your way around your opponent's guard. So like button. Oh, he's still blocking. I teleported to the side and now I'm hitting him in his back. Right, that's a way to get behind your opponent. So you press pretty much whenever you attack your opponent on block, pressing left in circle or right in circle will teleport you pretty much behind them. If you press forward in circle, it kind of forces them to turn around, so you don't want to press forward in circle. Left or right is pretty much your best bet. And then once you get them here, you can kind of go for the combo routes that I was talking about before. Pretty much just the same thing, you know, trying to loop your rush chains as effectively as possible. That's pretty much your best bet as far as the combo routes go in this game. But yeah, just keep in mind that whenever you're going for these rush chain attacks, let me see if I can get some meter here so I can pretty much showcase this. Gauge settings, give myself some skills, give myself all this. All right, so this actually changes depending on the transformation that you're in, because these all count as different characters. So in Goku's case, the going up the ladder of square triangle doesn't really work as well, because it changes depending on which variation of Goku you're using. So right here, it just happened to work out pretty well because Super Saiyan Blue is pretty similar to Super Saiyan Goku, where all of his rush chains pretty much work the same. But if I was to change to maybe, let's say, base form or something like that, or whatever, if you're just playing any character, like I said, this goes for all characters. Your flying kicks and your heavy chains and your air pushes and all that is going to be on a different version of the rush chain. So it's important that you play characters that you kind of know how to play, so you can kind of get the same combo structure that you're comfortable with. So just keep that in mind whenever you're playing a new character, that it will change up depending on the character that you are playing. But I hope this helped. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments, what you want to see next. I'm thinking next I'll talk about, like, you know, counters and defense and, you know, blocking and all that good stuff in the next video, because first thing I thought of was like, how do I hit this guy? How do I kill him? And the next thing I'm pretty much thinking of is like, how do I block? How do I parry? How do I beat the shit? You know, how do I beat their parry and stuff like that? So yeah, that's probably going to be next. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Peace.